Hey guys, how we doing? Yes. Well, video I started was supposed to be for Memorial Day. To explain it quickly and efficiently, we got an iPhone a while back, and I decided to try it out with the new video. It's supposed to be such great videos and blah blah. So I videotaped the whole Memorial Day weekend, blah blah, and had all this video set up for the pool, all the stuff we did, me and my wife and everything. Went to download it on my computer, and I got to have a different codec. Something new every day. There's different ones to get, but I don't know if I want to download it because I want to get a different computer this summer. So yeah, so I lost a bunch of footage. So to bring you guys up to date, here, let me turn you around. Okay, well, like I said, I got my lumber, started building my bench here. Tree doors up, all set. It's been clear coated. It's nice having that. Keeps the wind and mess out of here. It's really windy today. I mean, I got like these 40-mile-an-hour gusts out of nowhere. I got the pool up last weekend. Went around, got it mostly leveled. I got one corner back there I got to adjust a little bit, but I got the water level. You know what I mean? The pool's not going to be level, but the water is level. What else? We went through, I cleaned up the yard, got everything picked up. We carried a bunch of sand over there and my son helped me. I landscaped along the fence there. We got a couple of little things I have to get rid of there. I have to get rid of this here. We burned out back, so now I can put this on the fire pit. I didn't want to come out in the wind in case you guys couldn't hear me, but it's not that bad. This here I got to sort through, figure out what I'm keeping, what I'm getting rid of. And then that's going to go back there, level this all out, grade it, and get ready for our fence. Oh wow, they bloomed. I didn't even know. I haven't even been back here today. I've been working. I just got home. Yeah, look at those. Those are awesome. Those are Asiatic lilies. Yeah, I forgot I put them back here this year. And then this is the big orange tiger lily. That's going to go along with it. Yeah, I got to get all this cleaned out. I mean, this is my next project coming up here with my other 42,000. I went and did some landscaping. I'll put that up with this video. We got rid of a lot of the sand. I got a bunch of scrap. I got to get rid of this. I got that pile up there. That's all scrap metal. That's got to go out to the road. And my son said he knows a guy who uses it for a living. So I said, well, send him over and I'll give him all this. There's a lot here. There's just my ladder, my pump. I got to get on the pool this weekend. Today's Friday. As you see, I got some of the pile. We ain't supposed to have rain for a week, as they told me on the weather. So if I'm going to believe that, I'm going to try it. And I'm going to haul all this stuff here. I was going to go out there on the pallet, some of it, you know, but I don't want anything to actually get anything on. And then we're going to clear all them walls off, get all that rack thing there is, I think, going to go behind my door here for like my oils, any of my odd stuff, you know what I mean, for car stuff, things like that. It'll fit nicely back there. It'll be out of the way. And I can stack all my stuff on there that I want to run in, like in the garage, and need a spray for something, you know, your W4, your whatever. Just going to get sorted out because I'm almost done. I want to bring you guys up to where I'm at in here because I lost all this footage, and it was really sucks because I finally redid this. I'll put, excuse me, I'll put some pictures up of this before, and then you'll get to see this here now. Some of the pictures were done with my iPhone, so I don't know if I'll get them all. But yeah, and this one, that don't go in there, but this is this white table. It's a white half table. It had, I think, 7 layers of paint on it. I'll show you pictures up in here. Hey guys, alright, I wiped this all down. There's all my stripper. I took the knife, it was all bubbled up. I scraped it. This sucker's got like almost 5 coats of paint. Just to get down to, there's some gray, we got green, we got red, we got white. I mean, this gives you a good, you can see how much it took to get down just to the wood. I just took it out, and after I let it dry, after I scraped it and let it dry, I took it out and took my sanding wheel to it, which is a very aggressive wheel. Let me tell you, I just sanded this thing for over an hour, and this is all I got. So we're gonna hit it with stripper again, and we're gonna see how much more it takes to get this off. And I'm telling you what, this table put up more of a fight than any table I've ever done, as far as paint wise. Normally a little stripper and a little handwork and you're done. I mean, this thing is unbelievable. The layers of paint that I found on this thing are just unbelievable, and it's so hard. I don't know what kind of paint they used, but darn, yeah. Let me tell you guys, and it's even got some tan in there too. Oh, I get it focus. Yeah, there's tan, red, green, white, and then you got the varnish and all that. They didn't even strip the varnish off. They left the varnish on top of it. So yeah, and you can still see some flakes where, I mean, and that was after over an hour of grinding it. I'll show you guys the wheel real quick here. I mean, it's very aggressive. Oh, gee. Oh, and I did this one. That one's coming out pretty good. I started with that one first, get that one all done. Now I just gotta do the legs. Those are gonna be done by hand. That was all could be done with the sander and by hand. I still got some little, you know, intricate work on that. But this is where I've been out here, and this is it, guys. I mean, you can't. It's a stiff, hard wheel, and I mean, this thing grinds the crap out of stuff. I mean, the wooden one I used on the edges of that, and it cleaned them up really nice. I just had to go and get the lines in between. But this is popular. So I have to go and clean these lines up in there, you know. And then the legs I'll have to get done. But those I'll do by hand. Literally, I'll just take and sand them and sand them and sand them. Work my way around them. I'll take some steel wool and some sandpaper and steel wool and sandpaper. So yeah, and then we'll hit it again with some 220 at the end. And then she'll be set for staining. So yeah, let me get another coat of stripper on this one. I may end up having to go out and get some stronger stripper. So we'll be back. I went through heck to get that thing. That's not even the legs. I got the legs in the house. I have to go get them because I have to spray the knobs for this. I painted the knobs for this. I'll put them up in here too. But let me get you guys in the way the light is. Yeah, this thing came out amazing. That right there is the original color that I matched up to. That's the name of it. I got to clean that with some alcohol and clean this. But this goes on to the thing here. And it's a smoker's cabinet. This is from like the 40s. We're thinking between late 30s, 40s, somewhere in there. I looked up the name. You really can't see it on there. It's Corey Davis, and it's Shelbyville, Indiana. If you look up his furniture, he made smoking cabinets. He was like an architect of furniture, and he came up with these amazing pieces. So we end up finding out from that this is extremely old. I stripped it down. I'll put some pictures up in here. It's red oak. The reason they did this in the cherry wood, because the red oak would never taken any other color. So I literally took this whole thing apart completely, all the way down completely. Every piece was taken apart, sanded, put back together, glued, nailed, tacked, whatever it needed. As you see in the back there, I don't know if it's even going to show because I got my highlight on here, but you can see light through that a little bit. And same with that one. There's literally nothing I can do about that. The wood has deformed so much from the time, and I even put clamps on it. But as soon as the clamps were released, it would just pop out, and I don't want it. The wood is very old, and I didn't want it to crack from stress, over stressing it. So its original form, it is back to now. That's the top. I'm going to clear coat it right now. So I'm going to have some more after this photos I'll add to this when I'm done. But the top you can see, and I'll put a picture up here of what the top looked like. Yeah, it had the big ring, the paint, and everything. They use this daily. As a nightstand. I didn't even realize what it was. I guess her mom knew what it was maybe, but it was just to the point where it had gotten so bad it was basically black almost from the age and time. This one here was a side table from the same thing, but it was painted white and had 7 layers of paint, including this red, I don't even know, red stain, red gel, red something that just was heck to get off. I went through different kinds of, I used a citrus, I used this 2-minute stuff. I ended up going down to using wire wheels and rubber wheels to actually grind this paint off of it because it was so, oh Lord. That little table, it's just a small little side table with it has 3 little legs and that cross member, that's it. This thing here took me 3 times as long as it took me to do that thing. And I took that all apart and sanded it and everything and put it back together. That's all the farther I got. I'll put the legs up in a picture. You'll see. They put the work to it. But it's going to be amazing when I'm done. The finish on this is going to be just awesome. That's gray. If you can't tell, yeah. It's got a gray tint to it. That's white oak. So we couldn't bring it back because there was no way to find out what the original was of this. It was just an old table that they repainted, but my boss and them really love this color. So when I get done, that table will be amazing. I'll be putting that up with the end of this with this too. Or I'll make you guys wait for the next video to see what the finished product, because it's going to be going back Monday. Today's Friday. I'm going to be finished clear coating it and then letting it dry. So yeah, let me get to work. But I want to bring you guys up. Like I said, my Memorial Day, all the pictures, I had a whole tutorial of that. I set my camera up here, had the whole thing of me sanding that down. So I had my card table sitting outside, and I set the camera up of me taking apart piece by piece, the whole 9 yards, and I lost every bit of them. Finally get ready to do a tutorial, so I had to go back and get my other camera out, the one that the SD card's bad, until I get the other camera. I got to get all this stuff in. Then I can buy me some new cameras and get some stuff done. This was in the bench. When you guys seen the other bench. I don't even know if I put that up yet. This was in a bench that we found, or that he had. We found it at the house, at her mom's house. Here, hang on. Yeah, I'll put some pictures up here of it. It had old orange. It was dark walnut that had been, it was over 60-some years old, 70 years old. As I peeled off the orange fabric that was on it, there was a newspaper in there. A 1946 newspaper, I want to say, 49 or 46. That they used for padding for the cushion. So this board that I just showed you was on the base underneath that. There was that, a piece of wood, newspaper, a little cotton mat, and then the fabric. This was holding all that up underneath from the base so it didn't fall through. So I looked this up and found out that that was an extremely old bench. There's a cobweb right there. I got all these mosquitoes. Sorry guys, I'm distracted easy. So I saved and took a bunch of pictures. I'm going to put some in this video of some of the newspaper, the Toledo Blade. But they were so amazing from 1949, some of the pictures that were in there and some of the stuff that it had in it. But I took pictures of every page that was in there. It was 2 full newspapers in that board. So I'll put the pictures up in this video with it of that, which I don't even think that got up in here either. I redid that in the gray and took that back already. And then I was doing the tutorial for this, and last weekend I went to sit down and do all my videos and put all my video up onto my computer and then upload them so I could get my videos started. And par for the course, they don't download. Well, they download, but I can't use them on anything. The picture won't download onto my computer. They'll come up and show that they're there, but they won't download, so I can't absorb them to use them. So yeah, something different. So at least I know that I'm not a big fan of them iPhones anyhow. I never was. My wife got a really good deal on them. So our phones that like the one I'm using now are Androids, and they were just older. We've had them for like 5 years. I was due for an update, and they told us we could get the iPhones for saying blah blah blah, and she fell for it. So yeah, so now I got an iPhone in this phone. So yeah, we're gonna get these done. I have this coming up next, Hope Chest. Now that I know that camera's not gonna let me, or if I decide to buy the Kodak extension, then I can do it. But we got all these. I want this to redo. I got this. This is a cedar Hope Chest that's sat for over 35 years in a shed. And that's the base to it. So that's gonna be a major project. When them come back, I have a video up of the last one I did, which was already the same thing. It had been in their shed for 35 to 40 years that they used to keep their grandkids' toys in. Okay, so we pulled it out when they moved, and he gave it to me and said, see what you can do with this. Well, if you go back and watch my Hope Chest video, you'll see what I did. It's amazing. It looked just like this, except for it didn't have the paint on it. But it was in just as rough condition, beat up. Took a lot of sanding, a lot of love, a lot of care. But it was amazing when I took it back. They actually have 2 of them, and I have one at home here now that I did for me. I just couldn't, my wife wouldn't let me sell it after I got it done. She's like, no, we ain't selling that. I'm like, okay, well, we won't sell it, we'll keep it. Well, it's our blanket, thing now, but I know it's getting long, too long. I just had to bring you guys up to where we were at. This week's going to be a busy week. I'm going to be getting them out, getting my bench done. I got that side there to finish up, so I can get that drywalled, get that done. Then we can get our benches all done here and start doing projects. Those I need to get done because I want them out of here. They were very expensive. They're too old to be getting messed around with, and that was the whole point of setting the room up, was so I could get them projects going and done. I have 2 dressers right here. That's got to be done. I have stuff inside there. I have a table over there. Yeah, we got plenty to do, guys. Plenty. And I got a whole warehouse of stuff accessible now that I just found, where I get my chalk paint from. So, plenty of stuff to do. Plus, I got the whole freaking yard and the pool and everything else. Yeah. So, I'm trying to get these things out of the way because these are very time consuming. I got almost 30 hours in both of them each. So, yeah, that's a lot of work. Those are going to go back. That money there, like I said, pays for all the stuff inside here. All my goodies, all my extra stuff I want to do. My flag, all my stuff. There's plenty that's going to be seen. Painting videos. I haven't had time, guys. I just literally have not had time. I'm doing this till late at night. Go in, take a shower, eat, go to bed. Or I might watch a movie or something for a few minutes, conk out, fall asleep, go to bed. Get up, go to work, the same thing. It's just been nonstop. So I'm really trying to get all this other stuff done so I can start working on my projects, my stuff. And it really killed because I had a really great video coming up for Memorial Day. I had awesome. So we're just going to do 4th of July. I'm already preparing for it. So yeah, we're going to do a good 4th of July one. I usually do fireworks or something, but I might do something of my own. Never know. So yeah, guys, we're going to just I'm going to mix this video up with all the stuff. I had a bunch of jobs this week I had to get done. Landscaping, working, mowing grass, and then working on these all night. So yeah, this can be a crazy video, but it might not make a whole lot of sense. But it'll catch you guys up to where I'm at now. So from this point, we got this to all do, the ceiling to finish, the lights to go up. And yeah, we're gonna make this cool. And I haven't even done no painting as far as anything touch up or designs or anything like that. All the detail stuff we're gonna try to save more towards the end to do some detailing of hanging certain things. I mean, I have so much stuff my sons have got me, and my grandsons and my sons, and all these things I've never displayed because it was always dirt covered, you know, junk, everything. So yeah, we got plenty to do. So hope you had a great weekend. Hope you have a great weekend this weekend, guys. Be safe. You know, just don't text and drive. Don't drink and drive. Keep everybody safe out there. Keep yourself safe so you can watch my videos. You know, I mean, yeah. So we'll be coming back next week with another video, and I'm going to try to get a paint video in. I have a table for outside that I got to get done. I've been trying to get this stupid thing done. So I thought of it be a great outside painting video to do. It's just a round table, but I want to paint it to sit on my thing right there. So turn around. Right there, it's a little round table. It's nothing. I got the base to it somewhere. I don't know. It might be in here. But it's just gonna be a little table, set all your drinks on and stuff while we're sitting out there by the fire. So nothing special, but I'd like to do a lot of freehand painting on it and some airbrushing. So yeah, it'd just be a little cool one. It's gonna be a forest scene with a fire and things like that. I already got it in my head, just want to get it painted. So maybe on Sunday or something, or one day next week on a nice day, it's not windy or nothing, I'll sit out there and we'll paint, and that'll be my painting video for you guys. And then I got plenty to do. I just don't have time to do them. If I would have put a couple more hours in the day, I would have been perfect. But yeah, peace, guys. Have a great life. Have a great day. Later.
Hi guys, beautiful day today. Sun is shining. We only got one cloud in the whole sky out there. Yeah. Well, I'm over here doing a little side job. This is what we gotta do. I got some plants in the back of my thing. This is my niece's house. She's been bugging me about coming over. I came over last week and did all this. This actually needs it again already. It's unbelievable. I pruned all this down, cleaned all this up. So Isaiah was in bloom. I'll put a picture up here. Yeah, that thing's gorgeous. It matches this one, so when this one goes, that one takes over. That's a clematis. And I borrowed these ferns a couple years ago. Oh god, it actually was longer than that. It was like 10 years ago. So they all filled in here. It was just a walkway, but we gotta trim all this back now and get the sidewalk cleared back up. I've been slowly working at this to work it back. But the project today is this bed. These guys over here are building a deck. It's really nice. They're adding on. So, figure we could do a before and after type thing. I usually do them anyhow, whenever I do anything, just to show what I've done, you know. So, as you see, it's basically weeds now. She pulled up all the bricks here, and they're over there. I tried to talk her into pulling them and cleaning them and painting them, but she's like, no, that's too much work. So, I said, fine, we'll re-level them. When I clean this all up, I'm gonna reset all of them. But today's project is to get all these plants out of here. I'm gonna take, these are Shasta daisies. We got some lemongrass. Pretty much all that down there is all weeds. Got a couple little things in here. We got some phlox over there. We're gonna leave the phlox where it's at. Got some garden soil. I got some plants back here. Show you guys what we got. We're just gonna brighten it up a little bit. Yeah. Okay, we got some red fountain grass. See the color? Yeah, it's amazing. All cypress. These are bright yellow. Yeah. These are gonna really brighten it up. And then a couple boxwoods for at the end, just to keep it enclosed and keep the shape going so that they stay within the thing. And then I have a couple of rows of Sharons that I dug out from my boss's old property. Then I'm going to put on the opposite side over there of the fence, or the deck, to come up and give us some color up there throughout time. So yeah, this is the project for today. But first, I have to go through and dig all this up. Clean out all the old stuff. Get the gunk out, get the garbage out. Then we're going to use the soil to replenish it. And we got mulch over there for at the end when we're all done, to go through and remulch the whole area again. So yeah, the lemongrass are a little centered. I wish this guy was over here a little bit more, which is probably what we're going to be doing. Putting the grass in the middle for some color. Yeah. And then the yellows on the outside, then the boxwoods on the outside, and that's it. Not going to be a whole lot of planning, but I'm going to split the Shasta daisies up. Since we have a pile there, that's quite a bit. I'm going to move one of them piles over here to even it out. So they're not going to like it at first, but they'll adapt and overcome. But this edge is all going to be cleaned up. I got to level all these out. Get those all nice and square and cleaned, so that once we put the new ones on top, we're nice and clean for it. Yeah, so this is today's project, guys. Nice, beautiful Thursday. Yeah, like I said, there's no, oh, we found one cloud over there. Mr. Other Cloud, he left. Oh, there's one back there. I guess he wouldn't accumulate with him, and it became one bigger cloud. But yeah, otherwise, there's not one out here at all. Beautiful, quiet. Look at the lilies over there. She's got some amazing ones. Let me get my glass off so I can see if I got you guys. Yeah, those are beautiful. A lot of beautiful landscape yards in here. So yeah, let me get to work and I'll show you guys what it looks like when we get done. 3 hours later. They're all done, my dears, guys and girls. Yeah, we got it all done. 3 hours. We turned the dirt all over. I found rows of Sharon there, some grass over on the side just to fill in. Like I said, we found those rows of Sharons at my boss's old property. Hi, buddy. Got a little buddy come over to visit. He's like, I gotta check out what you did there. So I took the lemongrass and I split it up and put it along the back. Just to give some bright color in the back and give some room to grow. It just had clumped up, so it really was not doing anything. We took the Shasta daisies, I split the 2 up, put some over here. Boxwoods at the ends. The cypress there. Those should get nice and bright. I gave them room to grow down because they're going to get more upright a little bit. The grass is supposed to be a perennial, but here in Michigan it's more like an annual. So that one will get replaced eventually with something else. Something taller, something to give us some height here a little bit, maybe. But yeah, guys. And then I replaced that. I took all the rocks, re-leveled them, put them back in, edging all the dead grass. So yeah, here we go. We're all set. 3 hours, almost on the dot. And then we went back and mulched it all with the mulch. This is another rose of Sharon I got from there. This would be really nice right here in the corner because it's going to have some really nice, I don't know if that's a pink one or a purple, but we'll have to wait and see. But it's more for just some fall color. Yeah. This year I don't know if that'll bloom. It might get some little ones, 1 or 2, but next year that should bloom. Same with the other one. Once it settles in. So next year we should get some blooms out of that. So yeah, guys, there we go. This is what I do. When I'm not working in the house or at the shop or at my boss's, I'm doing jobs like this. Yeah. That's what pays the bills. So there you go, guys, from Searching Souls. I'll probably add this onto something else, so later.